Well, I got to the lightest spot that I possibly could. Today is October the 26th, 2017, and this is Avalon, and I've come to talk a little bit about truth or consequences real quick. In my previous videos, if you follow me, or if you happen to find me, um, all of my videos basically are here for informational purposes. I'd really like it if people would subscribe, and I know that they're listening. But the few that have, I'm very grateful. I do have a PayPal donation down there, but quite honestly, if you don't have the money, I'd rather you just listen and hear me out. I'm making this particular video because of what I have had to do in this particular time frame, along with another story another time, with some of the really difficult decisions that I have had to make in my life that did not make me popular. However, if I had not made them, well, for one, my two children would not have been eating. And real quick, let me just get to the point. I have been, since June of 2017, brought into a situation in Arkansas to where I was led to believe that I had a stepsister, that I had friends, and that it was going to be a really great move for me to better my life. I have let it be known on this channel now that I do suffer from a grave disability, and I'm not real happy about it. However, what do you do when you have an incurable disease but go forward the best you can? So what I've just done actually is I have been forced to leave the new place in Arkansas for two major reasons. The first major reason is because of my health. This goes into the second reason. I was led to believe through my so-called stepsister and her so-called husband and their so-called friends that I had a safe haven to go to, with perhaps getting help and love and friendship in a new lovely place in the mountains, and that way I could perhaps have a better life with what I call the disability from hell, because it's invisible. But let me tell you, it still hurts. So back to the point. What did I have to do? Well, when I found out that my stepsister had sent stalker women to watch my place so that her cheating husband, who got a crush on me, would not come over to my home. And I don't do cheaters and I don't do beaters, and you figure that one out yourself. I became extremely ill over the time after I moved from August the 9th, 2 months into it, ripped off by my Texas property to go into another lease with a lovely property that now I've had to perhaps break a lease for my own health and for my own sanity and safety, because I cannot be left alone in Arkansas. My physicians down here are not happy. My family can at least assist me down here. And now I am in somewhere else with everything I could pack into my vehicle, which were my clothes, my shoes, my photo albums, and my spiritual items. However, I left behind every antique that my mother gave me, a brand new mattress, and broke a lease. And owe bills and bills and bills and bills and bills. And I don't make a nursing salary anymore. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that sometimes our choices are wrong, and they will have consequences. And yes, if I send this to you at the property management place, what I'm trying to say to you is that A, I absolutely had no intention of ever breaking a lease. 2, I can't help it if I got so sick there and I was led to believe I would have help and nothing came, to where when I came back to my town in Texas, I was almost put on hospice. That was that sick, to crawl back up to Arkansas to get my dog to hopefully fix the things going on in my lease, which was not able to happen, to leave every piece of new furniture that I'd purchased that's still on credit, to now be back in Texas where I need to be in my home to be cared for, but now I have nothing. Nor do I have probably credit at this point after I speak with everyone that I need to speak with that quite honestly could care less. But one thing I do have, I'm home. My flare is starting to get better. My whole neck's not filled with hives. And I have a couple of friends, and a dog, and shelter, and food today. And I'm making this video because having a chronic disease sucks. Getting older sucks. Doing things like breaking leases when you've been a responsible adult sucks. And, sometimes, quite honestly, it just is going to suck. And if you do it by not being attached to the material plane or the outcome, and you can smile and enjoy your day because you're damn grateful that at least you do have shelter, food, and a puppy, sometimes that's just the beauty of life. Less can be more. Peace. Oh, my next video that I make is going to be on vaccinations, the cure. Honestly, I've been a midwife since 1980. I've done extensive research on this issue, and I'm tired of hearing about the bad issues related to vaccinations because they're true, and I want the solution, and I now have it. So please stay tuned because I truly, truly, truly have a solution to people that choose to vaccinate their children to prevent the autism related to the poisons in the vaccinations. That's just the way life is. Good night. See you soon. And my next video will be actually really, really important. Probably going to be 2 parts. So for all your mommies out there, or anybody that's interested in having children that are questioning the vaccinations, or even just people in general about the vaccinations, I do have a solution for our newborns, our future.